Welcome to the official IBU press conference after individual men at the World Championships here in Pokljuka. With us, gold medalist Sturla Holm Laegreid of Norway. Sturla, perfect day on the shooting range. Can you just talk about how you structured your race and what were your first thoughts when you crossed the finish line? Because your hand went up already.
Yeah, it was a perfect day for me. I just tried to enjoy the day because I knew that it will help me lower my shoulders and be more calm both on the skis and on the range. So that was the goal for today, just to enjoy myself. But I also heard that I had some really good pre-times out in the course, and I was on par or even with Johannes Dale in the skiing speed. So that gave me motivation, and also when I managed to shoot clean, I knew it would be a very good race. And out in the last loop, I was so tired, but I heard I had a gap to Arnd Peiffer. So when I crossed the finish line, I saw I was first, and I took the time to celebrate.
And what information did you get? Because you mentioned your last loop, we could see you were a bit in the red. What helped you push through to this gold?
Well, it helped me believe that I could take the gold medal, and I was, of course, very tired, and but still, the gap was 40 seconds, so I just knew I had not to collapse. I had to just try to keep up the pace and do one meter at a time, and it was fortunately enough for taking the gold.
And can you tell us what mental approach do you use on the shooting range? You really looked clinically calm all four stages.
Yeah, I use a lot of meditation to prepare myself for the races, and this race I've already done like 10 times in my head, so I had a good plan, and I managed to focus when I come into the shooting, and today was very important, especially the last stage where I had some thoughts when I came into the range, but I knew what I had to do to refocus, and I managed to deliver 5 good shots, and I'm extremely satisfied with that.
So when do you do meditation, what do you visualize? Targets or just, because Ingrid told us yesterday, she just tries to be calm.
Yeah, I have different methods of meditation. One method is just to try to focus on the breathing, and it helps to train my focus. But the other is visualization, where you put yourself in these situations. Like today, I knew that I would be a favorite with leading the individual cup, and therefore I could put myself in the situation that I knew I would have a lot of pressure. So it's a good way to imagine everyone looking at you and imagine all the pressure and imagining handling it. So today it helped me.
And we saw the great Martin Fourcade tipped hat to you, congratulated you, and we saw you talked a bit. Can you tell us about this exchange? Because it looked he was really impressed with your performance today.
Well, for me it's just an honor to get these words from Martin Fourcade. He's in my opinion, one of the greatest biathletes ever. And I tried, when I was sick in 2018, I didn't get to train physical. So I used a lot of time studying his shooting technique and tried to copy his way of shooting. So yeah, he's also a reason why I shoot like I did today. And yeah, to hear him congratulate me was just so big for me.
And it's your first full season at this level. You're going from strength to strength. Can you put this medal in the context of the whole season so far?
Yeah, my season has been just out of this world so far, and I did not expect to be so good this year. Of course, I knew that I'd take some steps during the summer with training with the other guys, but yeah, now I'm also very good in the cup, overall cup, and I had some podiums, but the World Champs is different. A lot of athletes are in better shape, and it's more difficult to perform. So I, of course, had hopes for a medal, but a gold medal is just, you can't really imagine this.
And on top of everything, you've also won the globe in the individual. What does this mean on top of everything today? So many big things squeezed in one day.
It just makes this day complete. Honestly, I knew I was leading the cup with 1 victory and 1 second place, but to deliver a victory yet again and just claim this cup. It's so fun for me, and I will really I will put this globe on top of my where I can see it in my home.
Truly well done. Thank you. Congratulations. With us, silver medalist Arnd Peiffer of Germany. Arnd, a fantastic day for you. 20 targets down. Including relays, you have now won at least one medal since Junior World Championships in 2008. What does this one today mean to you?
I think the last one is always the most important one. So I'm really satisfied. Of course, an individual medal is always special. But of course, I hope for another one in the relay, because relay is special too, because you can celebrate together. But today I'm happy to have done a good job on the range, because I struggled in sprint and pursuit and shot 80%. It was not good enough for good results, and I was not satisfied with my performance on the range. And today I just tried to make a good job. I didn't even think about medals, because when you are 36 in sprint, you don't think about medals because it's so far away. So I just tried to do a good job today.
And how did you approach your last shooting, knowing you are probably in a good position for a medal if you clean?
Yeah, I knew I was probably in a good position, but I didn't have split times, because our team just told me, the ski time in the loops, I knew my pace was okay or good. And I tried to slow down a bit before the last shooting, because I was afraid of having shaky legs at the last standing. So I just tried to slow down a bit, relax, and just try to relax. For me, it's not the best way to just try to focus and so for me it's better to be like calm and relaxed and try not to care about the shooting. And sometimes better than just to have like you want it with all your body you want it. That's not the best strategy for me.
And when we talked in Oberhof after your third place in sprint, you said you have few more goals and master another individual would be one of them. Why did you choose that challenge to do another great individual like today?
Yeah, because I just in my career I've just won really good individual before, and that was to the World Champs in Östersund with clean shooting. And I had a lot of individual races which were good, but not good enough, with 90% shooting and place number 10, 12, 7. That's not enough, so I hope for another really good individual with clean shooting. And I'm really satisfied that I made it today.
And today the whole Germany is happy, but also relieved after first week. Can you talk about dealing with expectations of such a big nation?
Yeah, it's not easy. I think the difference for us, for the men's team, was that we did a bad job in the sprint and the pursuit. So, of course, the people at home and the media, they were very critical with us, and I think we deserved it. The women team, I think they did quite good job, because they were in each race. Franzi or Denise or Vanessa, they were in the top 10, so they made good job in each race, and I think that's the difference. But of course, a medal is always good. It's something you can count. It's something you can show after World Champs. So I'm happy for the whole team, because everybody's working hard. We had good skis today, so the service team is working hard. The coaches, physio, everybody, our chefs. We have own chefs here, and it's important for the whole team.
And how do you manage to keep your self-confidence high even after you said it yourself, 2 bad days in the first week?
I try not to make my results relevant for my self-confidence. So if I have a good race, my self-confidence doesn't go up like this, but that means it doesn't go down if I have bad races. So I try to be in the middle always, not to be self-confident is not good, because you make mistakes, because you think you are greater than you are. So but of course you can't make you smaller than you are. So just stay in the middle, normal confidence, and try to do your job. That's my advice.
Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you.
And bronze medal went to Johannes Dale of Norway. Johannes, a well-deserved medal for you. Can you just tell us what does this mean to you?
No, it means a lot, of course, to be able to take my first individual medal in World Championships. It's super big for me, and to be able to do that already now, it's an amazing feeling. And also when I do a good race like today, it's so it means much to me, that's for sure.
Already in sprint, you were extremely close to the medal. How did you process that fourth place and recharge to close the medal today?
Yeah, I was very satisfied with my sprint, because even though it wasn't a medal, I saw behind the results and I saw that I did a very, very good race, both in the shooting range and in the track. So I knew it was a good race, and I knew that I'm a good biathlete. So if I just managed to put together a good race, it will be good, you know. So today I was really, really good prepared, had a good tactic in the tracks, and was also quite calm in the shooting range. So I'm super proud of the race today, because it was a good biathlon race.
And how did you keep composure together on the fourth shoot? Because you knew you had to clear everything in order to have a chance.
Yeah, I was. What can I say? As I said, I was quite good prepared today, so I know what kind of feeling I wanted to have on the shooting range. So of course I knew that I had to shoot clean, and I knew that I was aiming for a good result, but you have to try to lay this behind you. And so my main focus was just on trying to breathe and get enough air and just do the job, because if you start focusing on the results, you will be out immediately. So that was my main goal, just to keep focus and not think about anything else before I leave the shooting range. So it worked as planned.
But in order to prepare well like this, do you also use a specific technique like Sturla, or you just work with your own emotions in your own way?
Yeah, I do a little bit like Sturla, I think. He's doing a lot of meditation, and I also do some sort of meditation, maybe not as much as him, but I use visualization a lot. So I go through the races in my head a lot of times, and I know exactly what to do when I come to the races. So I think it's a good mental preparation to be calm, and then you know what to do. So it's no stress when you are getting into the races, because when you're in the races, things go so fast. So you have to know what to do. So I use some of these preparations.
And it's also your first podium in the individual. What is it so difficult about this discipline to master it?
I think you have seen it all in the All World Championship, and also this one, that you have to have the little bit extra to get on the podium, because many people are maybe in very good shape, for sure. That's no doubt. And also some people are, what can I say, trying to sacrifice a bit more than usual. So they are willing to take some risk. So you have to have that little extra momentum to get the podium. So it's quite hard, but I'm so happy that I managed to do it today, because to get a medal, it's incroyable.
And you told us before that you and Sturla live on the same street, so it's very rare that neighbors win medals at the same World Championships. How will the street celebrate after COVID measures?
Today this street is the most winning street in the world today in the World Championships. So I hope they do some fireworks or something, because it's not often you have a world champion and third place in the World Champs in the same street. So I hope they do something.
Very well. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.